Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to Humankind. We're in episode 4, and in episode 3 I took Myceneans. This was the capital of the Myceneans. Let's just say they're not terribly happy with me at the moment. The war is still, however, ongoing. And this is another unique perk, or different perk from Humankind as compared to Civilization games. Because if you occupy a city in Civilization, it immediately becomes yours. The same cannot be said for Humankind. In Humankind, you have to immediately, or you have to go for a peace if you want to make sure that it remains yours. So while this area and the attached territories are occupied, the war is not over. Nor can I actually get... I cannot get peace with these guys. I can offer my surrender, but that is not going to happen. So instead, I'll just have to go after the stack that's operating over there and make sure that they no longer pose a threat. And that's what I have a couple of warriors and some archers for. They will probably not be sufficient, but it's better than not having anything. I'm going to keep a stack here. I'm going to get the rest of the guys to join, or at least move towards the front line. And I better be quick about it, because in 7 turns, these guys are going to revert to original owner, which is Huaricanga, which is where I rented these mercenaries. I want to continuously hold these guys on here, but in 7 turns, again, they are going to leave. The mercenaries. Now, one thing I don't quite understand is how the Myceneans are still able to fight without a territory. It's like you still have an opportunity to take back your capital. Maybe an X amount of turns. That's something I haven't looked into yet. But this gives you an option when you're, well, let's say when you're occupied, but you're not out of the fight yet. How would this go? Not terribly well. This is going to be a battle in a pass. This is going to get one big messy battle, but I cannot have this stack of theirs just rampaging around. This, what do they call it? Regiment. We have to hunt them down. Also, let's explore some more of my own territory to see how far this thing stretches. Wait, 1. Research. I need what? 1 more star? 2 more. I can do that. I can get hydrology, which gives me more food on rivers. It's the tier 2 building of irrigation. Sounds good. Agrarian star earned, and with that I can advance to the next era. Oh, and I also earned an estate star. So my fame is going up, and I'm once again in 3rd place. The 7th place will not be moving at all, because they have been defeated. Now at this point I can either stay in my era and not advance yet, and thereby I can get more stars. Or I can immediately advance. Let's see, what do we have available? If I stick with the Babylonians, I just gain 10 additional fame. So this is a way to start stacking more and more and more fame points. And this bonus goes up the longer that you stick with any civilization. If I go for another one, I would want again something that stacks with my science. So not the Axumites or the Carthaginians. The Celts give food, the Goths give combat strength. When ransacking, I'm not planning on doing that. We got the Huns, more combat strength on cavalry units, which is not something I have. The Morians, they have more influence. Achaemenid Persians, more city cap. Oh. This is very tempting indeed, because with a higher city cap, I can start to absorb or assimilate 1, if not more, of the neutral people to the north. This is really good. And the alternative is Romans, +1 slot available in each army. Army upkeep goes down. And you can get the Triumphal Arch. More influence, more stability. Okay. The Greeks, they have the science. Okay, I'm gonna go for these. The Achaemenid Persians. Yes. Currently, I have a city cap of 3. I'm gonna save 1 for my king. But I believe it was Nok. Yes, Nok can be assimilated. Which immediately gives me a pretty nice stretch of land over there. Oh, there they are! There they are! I had no idea they were this far north. Well, that's going to make this all sorts of interesting. In that case, I'm going to absorb Nok right now. Because with that, I also gain their armies. Boom. Expansion star immediately earned.
You have added an independent people to your empire. Will the whole be greater than the sum of its parts?
And I'm going to hire these mercenaries. It's just a... it's a quad stack of archers? I'm not sure that's a good idea, but let's hire them anyway. This way I can start to assault Knossos. And Horikanga can also get absorbed for 100 influence, but I don't want to do that just yet. I can now control these defenders, so we're going to send these guys north as well. And same for the defenders here. I can upgrade them to Sabu Sakasti, which is my unit from the Babylons. Oh, sorry, from the Babylonians. We're going to move there. There's a merchant star up for grab and an agrarian star very soon. But unfortunately, I'll not be in this era for long enough. We have more warriors. Continue on. And I can have these guys join the regiment. Defend my flag? What? Oh, the battle has begun. Manual. Well, this is going to be a grinder. And deployment. That hurt them more than it did me. Hit him. Charge him. And unfortunately, there's not that much that I can do at the moment. Well, I can move this stack here. And I can move my horse. Deploy him. Maybe we can attack them from 2 different angles at once. And round. Okay, that's one group down. But there's more. A lot more. The question is, where are they? There they are. Ooh. Not great. Archers. This is your party. Oh, these are the Poromachoi. I want you guys out. I want you guys in. Defend. Hold the line. Ah! That's not something I really wanted to find, especially not with horse. Yeah. That's going to be terrible for the scout riders. Yeah. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Myceneans have more. Oh dear, there go the scout riders. Yeah, that was to be expected. Archers. More salvos. I'm gonna have to play this a bit more defensively. This is woodland, right? Provide a defensive bonus against missile fire. I'd rather have high ground. But on high ground areas, nowhere to be found. Okay, we're gonna move here and put on defend. If I can, but I don't have any movement actions left. These guys... there's not much for them to do, but they're so weak that I don't think I'll be able to use them. I do still have reinforcements from mercenaries. They're over there. Let's deploy them. Open. Off you go. Oh crap, I keep doing that. End round. The battle will continue in the next turn. Very good. Knock. My new town of Knock. Don't knock it till you tried it. Knock has 3 population and they're growing very, very slowly. So let's first focus on getting them a bit more food. End the turn.
As urban centers grow, both ideas and sewage are generated at a record pace. Arts and sciences flourish as military tactics and mathematical equations become as coveted as physical goods. Empires struggle to control these intangibles, however, as some might trouble their stability. As far as ideas go, you'll need to get comfortable with the idea that the troops are not actually immortal.
Okay, new era. I have 3 out of 5 cities that I can have. I also need to earn different stars. There are more military units that need to be killed. There are more science, well, more sciences that need to get researched. There is a lot more money to be made. 4.5k. And builder stars 8 out of 18. Estate stars, I need to get a total of 4,500 influence. And agrarian stars, I need to have 48 population. That is a lot. Also, owning 10 territories attached to any city, including the territories and the city's territory, is going to give me another expansionist star. So plenty to do, and it's going to take me a longer time to maneuver my way through this particular era. Alright, let's continue the fight, because I want to make sure that these are no longer a threat down in my southern quadrant. 1 eliminated. My side is much stronger overall. I'm going to defend here. I want you guys to move up. And also defend. And we have the spearmen also coming down from our town there. Our occupied town. Yeah, and these. I doubt they're going to be useful, but maybe they can deliver some sort of final blow. They're attacking. Hurt them more than it did me. Oh, they're attacking again. Oh dear. Ooh. That hurt a lot. I suppose my archers are not quite in range, huh? No, they are not.
Follow me. Off we go.
And archers are awfully slow. I don't strictly have to push. Because I have them contained here. And they can either run into my entrenched guys, or I can take them out with arrows. End. Okay, Myceneans, what's the plan here? You're gonna go after my entrenched, well, not so much entrenched, but defending spearmen. Again. That's 1 down. Okay, guys, so you're down to 1 out of 3. Archers. Oh, they cannot attack and shoot in the same turn, can they? No, they can. There you go. Units all eliminated. I lost 1 horse unit, 1 cavalry, my scout cavalry, and the rest are pretty crippled. Yeah, they're maimed. They're going to be taking a while to recover. The guys here, these mercenaries, originally I was going to have to hand them back. But since I have taken over Knock, I don't have to. Because they're effectively part of the Nox, or the previously independent people of Nock. Hold on a moment. You're not supposed to have an outpost down there. You guys... Oh, this is a claimable territory now. Isn't it? There's ruins over there. I want to get these guys back up to full combat strength. In the meanwhile, in the north, another siege is coming up. I have a very good chance to siege them now. So let's do that. But with more units. Do I want to siege them, yes or no? Holy crap, look at that. 155 versus 13. We can just siege. Maintain the siege. And then over here in Sipar we had... Yeah, we've completed the flood irrigation. Did I already get the next one, or am I researching that? No, I'm researching that. Animal barns. +5 food per horse. Also, let's get a copper mine here. And there are still 2 strategic resources that I do not yet understand. Sipar pop, +1.
Good. Just be careful of fanaticism.
What? I got 100 fame for building a holy site? You mean nobody has done that? Because I thought you can only get stuff like that if you're the first. Yes. Nobody has built a holy site. Interesting. Okay. You guys are going to be here for 3 turns. You guys are going to basically be with me forever. So let's get you healed up. Can I already remove them? There we go. Oh, sorry, no, I reset them. You can keep hiring them. My bad. The wages of war. The ongoing war is draining experience for the Empire. Your many armies fighting across the land, costing you capital, resources, and of course, blood. The question of funding these endeavors should be addressed. Yes, how are we going to pay for this war? Paid wages. A decent, respectable soldiery must be founded on a dependable wage. Sounds fair. Give more stability on a city that I occupy, and I get more stability if I have a garrison. If I go for plundered wages, they're being kept alert by earning their keep. I get +10 food on, +10 food on city or outpost. I get more money from ransacking, and I get more combat bonus when ransacking. No, this makes more sense.
If an army wants reliable soldiers, they had best provide a reliable income.
Sipar is gaining population, that's excellent. Also, Myceneans should be a bit more stable now. Yeah, it's going to go up to 45%. That's excellent. Sipar completed the copper mine. Satrap's Palace. +1 influence, +5 money, less stability, more influence on adjacent district, and 1 trader slot. Okay. But I want to really keep the amount of pop growth up. So let's get the animal barns. Babylon has gained +1. This is good. And I've researched hydrology, which allows me to build an aqueduct, gaining me more stability, the water mill, more industry on rivers, and also the artificial reservoirs, which is the tier 2 for irrigation. Very good. Next science project. Let's see, I need 2 more to get another 100 fame. I am slowly but steadily encroaching on first place. So I don't always have to be the first early, but it is definitely helpful. I can get immortals if I research standing army. This is the elite unit, or the signature unit of this era. The Achaemenid Persians. Both Imperial Guard and elite heavy infantry, well-equipped immortals, are the backbone of the Persian army. They're anti-cavalry, and they're stronger when fighting from high ground and fortified positions. Huh. So, quite turtley, if you will. Alternatively, I can get... Ooh, +1 science per population from the library. Yes, we're doing that. That is very useful, considering that I want to get those science stars. The only game in town. Word has come to you that the annual festival in Babylon has added a foot race to the revelries. The short race is most popular among the worshippers and has given you an idea. During this time of peace, there is a danger the Empire's armies will lose their edge. This time of peace? I'm still at war, but sure. This single race could be expanded into a series of games where rival cities and fighting units send athletes to compete against each other for the prestige. What types of games do you wish to promote, though? So we're basically starting the Olympic Games. I can focus on strength, stamina, or mind. Strength, ferocious. +7 combat strength. Whoa. That's nice. Stamina, swift, more land unit movement, or mind. It's going to give me learning, +10 science, yes. How much science am I generating? 121 per tick, good. The Myceneans have kept the... They reached the ancient era, which I think is impressive considering they're, well, doing basically a one-city challenge, at least as far as I know. They've decided to keep their traditions. Built to last has been locked by another empire. And Minalova will be converted to Babylonian polytheism. Good. Now, shall we put the guys in Knossos out of their misery? Because I now also have battering rams. Made from heavy logs and pointed with a metal cap, battering rams are used to destroy gates and fortifications. Can only attack walls. Assault. I have my siege engines. 42. Oh, these are all reinforcements that I can call in. Right. I'll make it a manual battle. Okay. That is quite a lot of armies that I have around the city. We can have these guys engage the fortifications, and the fences around Knossos will take a hit. And that means that the levies are more fragile. Or rather, more vulnerable, I should say. Let's have the archers pitch in. We're gonna make it rain. We're gonna blot out the sun. These guys are having a terrible time of it. But look at these siege engines. These look great. Shift F10. I like that. Alright. Oh, you're taking the scenic route in? Alright. Please. Works for me. Did we get him? Victory at Knossos! Your war support has gained +8. No units lost, and they lost a group of levies. And yet, they still have this. We need to have a chat. We need to send in some more forces. Alright, time for a research quarter. A research quarter is going to give me more science, and more science per adjacent research quarter. So if you have a city that has a whole bunch of those things together, you can get quite a nice amount of research churned out. There. The struggle for dominion. The capital is the Empire's true seat of power, but now other cities with energetic populaces rise to prominence. Their leaders and other influential figures want sway over the Empire's affairs, and the question of who wields power must be answered. I held a handful of the wisest heads to give good counsel, so I can have a small council. More influence on emblematic districts. It's pretty useful. Or I can get autarch. The absolute will of the leader should not be diluted. No, I think that having multiple people decide on how the Empire should be run is better.
Eventually yield to the onslaught of more brains.
I'm also, considering that I have a nice city cap, going to absorb Huaricanga. Boom. And for Sus... Oh, Sus needs a lot. Let's spend a bit of money on these guys to ensure that I'm going to be ticking over faster. And in the meanwhile, I want to start sending some military forces here. Because they will cause trouble if they're left alive. Who are you again? Oh, right. These are my military forces. I don't need this many here. It's only going to cost me a ton of money. 25 from army upkeep. It's not going to cost me that much. Nevertheless, I'm going to disband them. And that's going to flow population back into Huaricanga. So that that city can be more productive for me. Very quick way to grow your cities, this. Now a 6 population where it was 2 beginning of the turn. Okay, I can adjust my religion as I have gained enough faith. I have 26 out of 25 followers. And... shit. Who has that? The Harappans. Harappan shamanism has that. Smite unbelievers. The unbeliever is a poison in the Empire's body. Cast out all who proclaim false beliefs. Plus 25 experience on creating units in all cities. Minus 1 unit upkeep on unit. What? So it costs me 1 money less? Tithe the wealthy. Let those who have been granted fortunes share their wealth with all. Plus 10 war support increased when winning a battle on relations. What? Abstain from intoxicants. More productivity from food and from forest and woodland. More money from luxuries. I do have quite a few of those. Be in harmony with nature is more stability, and this is influence. On mountains. Coastal waters and lakes. I don't have that many of those. Rivers. More stability on rivers. I have a lot of rivers. Choose. There we go. Tenet picked. Done. Huaricanga. It's going to be growing at a decent... well, actually, no. It's going to reduce in 1 turn. That is not great. Let's drag some science over here. No, I just grew this thing way too fast. And it does not have the farms to keep up. So let's get some food in here fast. Unfortunately, I cannot spend enough money to prevent that degrade from happening.
With 5 farmers' boards, the people certainly have enough bread.
Whoa!
Will 5 circuses be built next?
The Myceneans are about to lose their war support. Oh yeah. Oh, they got nothing! Wow. Okay, I can just force them. I can just force them. You're forcing the Myceneans to surrender. Select surrender terms if you want them. You want from them. I don't want you to become a vassal, strictly. I want you to give this, this, and this. Oh, I don't have that much war support. Plus 500 reparations? No. No, no, no. I don't want to take him out just yet, because I still need to just conquer Minilova. I have the firepower to do that. Hold on, does this need to happen? You must add until the winner's war support is depleted. I have a total of 153. So I cannot force them to become a vassal, nor can I take everything. Then at least I want this. You can keep Knossos, but I want to get Minilova. Force.
I offer an excellent proposition.
I stole your independent people? No. No, I really didn't.
Leading
So.
civilization into the future is hardly a simple task. You're having difficulties, but you can surmount them.
I'm not sure what difficulties you speak of. I now have control over these new cities of mine. Or sorry, outposts. I can transform it into a city for the mere price of 2,760 influence. And I gain 98, so that's well over 30 turns out. But I can simply attach it to a territory. So Sipar, I suppose. Why can I not attach that? Not sure. Anyway, the war with the Myceneans is over. The Myceneans get to keep Knossos, but I think they're basically defanged at this point. I don't think they're going to be that much of a threat, because I have so much more than they do. Slowly but steadily, I can also take over Sus, and I can make sure that that becomes yet another city for which I still have capacity. So, yes, this war has gone very, very well. And the Achaemenid Persians, formerly known as the Babylonians, are currently reigning supreme. I hope you guys enjoyed the battles. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, because this is it for today. Next episode in 2 days, and be sure to get the game yourself if you like it, through the link down below in the description, as you're directly supporting me and my work. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for more videos.